Howdy to you, Big Wave. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. We got Lance McAllister. Man, I could use you, Lance. You want to come hang out in North Alabama for a couple of weeks? Um, so the word for today as we close out the week is happy. Happy. And the minute I think about the word happy, it's like, what is your status today? Are you happy? And then I thought, are you helping other people be happy today? It's kind of twofold. Are you happy? And then are you the one inflicting happiness on others? Hopefully both. Hopefully both. So if you look at the definition, it's feeling or showing pleasure or contentment. Fortunate, convenient, a feeling of joy. So I want to end this Friday. We on a happy note, okay? And one of the quotes that I came across is the only thing that will make you happy is being happy with who you are. And I immediately thought about a post I made just the other day that I don't know if you saw or not, but basically it said, you know what? Be you, be your authentic self. God only made one of you. So go shout it from the rooftops. You know, I can't be Andrea. Andrea can't be Brent. We can't be Anthony. But you know what we can be? We can be us. We can be us. God spent some really good crafty hours making us who we are. So go be yourself, right? And when you're your true authentic self, guess what? Scientifically proven, you're a happier person. You are a happier person. Doesn't mean we can't grow, doesn't mean we can't change, doesn't mean we can't like mold ourselves into a better version of ourselves. But at the end of the day, it's just ourself. Everybody else is taken. So go be yourself. And I thought about like things, think about yourself when I say these words that surround being happy. Are you cheerful? Are you delighted? Ecstatic? Do you get giddy about little things? Are you glad? Are you joyful? Some of you are in the business with me. Did you get up this morning and thank God for the check you got in the last 4 months? You know, it's so easy to get complacent and to expect the gifts of the world. And I'm talking to myself. Are you peaceful right now? Or do you have a stirring in you that's not peaceful? Where are you at? Are you pleased? Are you thrilled? Are you upbeat? Are you blessed? And as I thought about like I look at those words, I'm like, there's probably every single word we've got it in us if we think about it. Like I think about the word blessed. You could have woke up this morning on the wrong side of the bed, meaning you're thinking all kinds of negative thoughts and the world's against you and this person's wronged you and all this. But why don't you stop just a second and go, man, I'm so blessed. I got people that love me. Maybe it's your kids. Maybe it's your spouse. Maybe it's your friends. Maybe you got a car to drive. Maybe you got a paycheck today. Like, think of how you're blessed and go, I don't have time for negativity. I'm too stinking blessed. Right. And so, 5 things I want to end with that create happiness. So these 5 things, think about this. Number one, keep challenging yourself. Challenge your limits. Don't limit your challenges. That will make you excited to get up in the morning. Some of you have been working hard at your profession, and you know what that does? That makes you excited to get up and check your back office on Friday because you know there's positive results in there. Number two, be generous. If you were blessed today, find somebody today to bless. If it's a note, if it's a call, if it's a text, or maybe you just buy a cup of coffee for somebody today. Make their day a better day because you showed up in it. Number three, be grateful. Oh my goodness, be grateful. I was taught this by my mentor as far as money goes. And he said, don't ever let a payday go by without looking at it, without appreciating it, without looking over the last month at how you've been blessed. Don't ever let it get just, well, another payday. Because if it goes away, guess what? You'll wish you could be grateful for it. Train your mind. 5 things to consider that create happiness. Train your mind. Mindset. Read good books. Listen to audios. And then the last is smile. We always do the 2-hand wave. We're smiling. You know, why does this voluntary army come here every morning? Because I believe that together, our smiles, our waves, our love, guess what? It kicks our day off and we have a better day because we all showed up to this 15 minutes. So thank you for your time. I hope you have an amazing weekend. We love you and we're grateful for you. Andrea, I'll turn it to you.
Great lesson there. And yes, Dapo, we can see you smiling. Very cute. So the quote that I found was be happy, not because everything is good, but because you can see the good in everything. And so what I looked into, because we all have moments where we're less happy and we have moments when we're more happy, and we can all go through different phases in our life and in our day. But what I looked into is what are some things that happy people do, right? People that just are overall where you look at them, you go, dang, they're overall pretty happy. What are some things that happy people do, but they rarely talk about? Right? They're not announcing it from the, the stage or whatever, rooftop, I think is the saying. So first of all, they give. They give as much as they can whenever they can. They see somebody on the side of the road that maybe it looks like they need a little help or is selling their wares, and they go and they bebop over and they buy it from them, right? They just try to give there. They, don't just tip at a restaurant, they over tip, or they run around an event and they find people that they can give a little bit extra to. With that, cover your ears, Brent, but all I can think about was Tahiti, and Brent was giddy, because he would get off the boat and he would give like just, $5 American, probably did more, but he would give a little, and literally these people would be like, for me, like you could see them. They're like, did you mean to give this to me? And you could see like they would run in the back and go tell somebody else, like, this guy just, and he said, I'm going to do this all day, every day. I don't care if I do an excursion. I don't care if I go, eat or do anything. I am going to run around and hand people money because it was filling his heart with so much joy. Right. And it was fun to watch. But happy people, they give wherever they can. Next, happy people avoid drama. So there's drama surrounding all of us, right? Sometimes we're the creators of it. Sometimes we're just the witness of it, but there's always going to be a little bit of drama, and happy people just maybe see it, but they steer the other way, right? They go around it. They do what they can to avoid drama. Doesn't mean that they, don't deal with difficult situations and they don't handle their business, right? But they avoid the drama of it. Next, and Coach talked about this, they're grateful. Happy people focus on the blessings that we are all surrounded with every minute of every hour of every single day. Next, happy people look on the bright side, right? So maybe when they look around their yard, they see all these dead cicadas. Anybody else seeing that right now? And maybe it makes them feel a little sad for a minute, especially when they can see them struggle and there's nothing they can do. But they look at the bright side because they're like, man, that means they finished their task. They, came out of the soil or whatever they do, and they got their business done, and they made their little baby cicadas, and they're getting ready to go to their final reward. And they look at the bright side of the big things and the little things, and they always try to find that silver lining. Next, happy people value relationships. They understand that stuff is stuff, and things are things, and good things are going to happen and bad things are going to happen, but through it all, they're going to value the people that they are surrounded with, because they know that that's really what brings value into their life. Next, happy people cultivate many different parts of their life. So they cultivate a career that they're proud of. They cultivate relationships that bring them joy. They cultivate hobbies that get them moving and bring them happiness. They cultivate all kinds of different things and try to have multiple focuses instead of being so laser focused maybe in one different thing. And then lastly, they do follow their passion. So they find something that just sets their heart on fire. And maybe it's giving or helping others or petting rescue dogs, but they find their passion and they follow it. And that allows them to feel that happiness every day when they wake up in the morning.
That was a great lesson for me on Friday, just so everybody knows. I feel I feel a little happier inside because we talked about happy. I don't know. I hope you do. So I got to say this as we end today. This weekend is Mother's Day. And for the ones that possibly their mother has passed, we pray for you this weekend. And we hope that you experience so many great memories thinking back. But I'll say this because I am the favorite son, okay? I tell myself that often, just so you know, like I tell myself how I'm the favorite son of the three, my sister, my brother. I love my mother dearly. So many great memories and of just growing up. And I'm going to get to experience Mother's Day with mom. But I just want to say for all the moms out there, for the grandmothers, for the mothers that have adopted, uh, we took kids in to live with us. It was a beautiful experience. I just want to say thank you. We love you. We appreciate you. We can't do what we do without your lessons and your tough love sometimes. But man, how God blessed us with mothers. And so I just wanted you to know that as we close today, we honor you and we celebrate you this weekend. And we look forward to seeing you back here on Monday. Okay. Thanks for being a part of this community. Love you guys. Grateful for you.
Have a
Thank
great
you.
Friday,
Thank you.
everybody.
Have a great
Love you
weekend,
guys. Thank
everybody.
you.